Everybody, welcome to Two D's in the Pod, Season 2, 2021 edition. We know we've been gone for a while, but as you can see, we have a new location, a new studio, a new home. So we're about to get straight into it with our topics of today. Tom Brady and the
The
Tampa Bay
Bucks.
Buccaneers won Super Bowl a few days ago. So tell me what you think about that.
I was kind of shocked on how much the Chiefs got blew out. I thought the Chiefs were at least going to score maybe 1, 2, 3 touchdowns. I thought this game was going to be a blowout, back and forth, scoring after scoring after scoring. But what surprised me a lot was the Chiefs' O-line was horrible that game.
What do you think it was just offensive line, or you think it was something else? Or
Offense,
it was more to it than that.
I feel like the offensive line was slacking a lot. The defense was also kind of slacking. I don't know what happened with the receivers today, like Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins, Travis Kelce. I don't know what happened to them. They just weren't playing at their best. I just feel like they weren't. Mahomes did an amazing job on trying not to get sacked, and he was
Right.
doing as much as he could to try to get the ball off in time. And there were just so many times when Mahomes threw a really nice pass, but the receivers just dropped it.
So, do you think the Chiefs were overrated or the Bucks were underrated?
I feel like the Bucks are just right. The Chiefs are just right. That game, I just feel like the Chiefs just weren't prepared at all.
So, is that the coach's fault or the player's fault?
I feel like it's the coaches and players' fault.
Okay. So, Tom Brady won his seventh Super Bowl, making him one of the most winning athletes of all time across any sports. He now has more rings than Michael
Then
Jordan.
He has more rings than any football franchise as well.
So, do you think that he is the greatest quarterback of all time now?
Yeah, he'll be in that topic. I feel like he'll definitely be in that topic 20, 30 years from now. Definitely. I don't really know who my greatest quarterback of all time is, but Tom Brady is definitely in that topic for the amount of Super Bowls he's won.
Okay. So, next year. So, do you think that like next year they have a chance to repeat, or do you think they will like hit a hill? Or I'm sorry, hit a decline and go backwards?
I don't think they're gonna go backwards, like they're gonna do really bad. I feel like they're gonna make the playoffs. That's what I think they're gonna make the playoffs. But with all of these new rookie quarterbacks coming in, I feel like some of them have a chance of beating Tom Brady. Maybe. Now I'm not saying any of these rookie quarterbacks are better than Tom Brady, but I just feel like Tom Brady, he's gonna make the playoffs more than likely with his high-powered offense and his high-powered defense. So definitely he's gonna make the playoffs. I'd probably say if anything he might lose in the wild card round, or maybe he might lose in the Super Bowl. Who knows? If they are the number one seed and they get a bye week, or maybe they're not the number one seed and they have to play all 4 games. I don't know, but I feel like they're gonna make the Super Bowl.
Okay.
I mean, not Super Bowl. They're gonna make the playoffs.
Playoffs. Okay. So I think it's been a couple of weeks now where we learned about the trade for the exchanging of the quarterbacks of Matthew Stafford going from Detroit to LA and Jared Goff going to Detroit. And I think Detroit also received 2 first-round draft picks and a third-round draft pick. Is that correct?
The Rams received that.
The Rams?
Yeah, the Rams received Matthew Stafford, 2 first-round draft
No,
picks.
it's backwards.
No, it's not.
It's backwards.
No, it's not.
The Rams received 2 first-round draft picks?
Yes.
All right, we have technology here.
Let me show you. Matthew Stafford trade. Matthew Stafford. Rams sent. Wait. Oh, okay.
Oh, see. That's why we have technology here, people.
Wait. Oh,
So-
okay. I was
Keep it
confused.
open.
Okay, I was confused there.
So the Rams, okay, so Matthew Trafford goes to LA, and LA sends 2 first-round picks, a third-round pick, and Jared Goff for the quarterback. To Detroit. So who won first? Who won that trade?
Definitely, Detroit probably won that trade. I feel like Matthew Stafford was really good in his early years. In like his first 3 or 4 years, he was really, really good. He showed that he could be a franchise QB and could really lead this team to a Super Bowl. But I feel like lately he hasn't been as good. But if Matthew Stafford can find a way to just make the Rams offense really high powered, I feel like Matthew Stafford and the Rams can easily make the playoffs with their high powered defense and just little pieces on their offense.
But if you were Detroit, or if you were Los Angeles, which team would you? And if you was a fan of each team, which team would you be more excited about? Getting the 2 first-round draft picks, and
I'd feel more excited as a Detroit fan, because even though we got Jared Goff, who isn't the best QB but can still make a team good, I feel like getting 2 first-round draft picks is really, really important. Especially depending how your record is. If your record is really bad, I don't know what number overall picks those are, but those are really valuable. And I feel like the Rams kind of gave a bit too much, but 2 first-round draft picks are very valuable. And if the record isn't good, that's a good thing, especially with their 2 first-round draft picks. So I feel like if I'm a Detroit fan, I think that is a win on our side.
Okay. All right. So if we move on to the NBA season, have you been excited about the NBA season thus far?
Yeah, I've been excited about it. Probably just like 1 or 2 things that just haven't been as exciting, and that's probably since recently I've been seeing that the teams have been playing the same teams, like the Hawks. When the Hawks and when the Hawks and Dallas played the Mavericks, usually most teams are playing like the same team 2 times.
I think they're doing that to help with the travel schedule. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Besides that, I feel like so far it's going pretty good, especially still allowing to have fans go in the stadium, just not as many.
Have you watched any? Okay, how much of the Nets have you watched with all 3 of their new big 3? Have you watched any a lot of them yet?
I haven't watched a lot, but after just seeing like YouTube videos that the Nets, ever since receiving James Harden, haven't been as dominant as people thought they would be. When I saw that the Rockets traded James Harden to the Nets, I thought they were going to be probably the greatest team of all time. Maybe not the greatest team of all time, but they were going to be the next big 3. Having James Harden on your team, having KD, and having Kyrie Irving, one of the best dribblers ever probably, I feel like that was easily the Golden State Warriors basically rebuilt.
Right.
So I was really excited, but realizing that they haven't really won a single game together kind of shocked me.
Okay. All right, well, guys, look, today's going to be a quick one. We're still getting back in the mode of shooting, so that's going to conclude our first episode of 2Ds in the Pod, Season 2. All right, guys, until next time.
Peace out.